YouTube. Look, I ain't drop a video in a minute. Then my little cameraman. Show them the little part we got. We went to Lake Charles. Show them. You gotta hold it in YouTube for like flat. I had it flat. What you doing?
I'm showing them.
It's in 0.5.
I'm showing them.
That's the whole engine cradle. So we got the whole engine cradle. Cause mine cracked from the rig I had. Y'all got a little update. Y'all probably didn't see I had a rig. I had rig my shit in October. Yeah, that's a little update. So I'm gonna continue the video when I'm putting it on in the shop. YouTube, we back. Subframe and your cradle. So we gonna jack the car up. We at the shop. Let me show y'all what it's looking like underneath. Got the jack stand. We'll do the other side. So this is basically our issue. Boom. Oh my god! So when I had the rig, he had tried to weld the engine cradle back. I don't know what the hell he was doing. As you can see, it's broke. But yeah, it's like 8 bolts. It's like 2 right here, 2 on the other side, and 2 holding it on the engine mounts. Yeah, he put a bolt, tried to hold on to it and shit. Y'all can see it. Horrible job. But yeah, I had rigged the car. Had hydroplaned. It was wet. It was back in October. Got it back. So I got the replacement bumper, etc. But yeah. So we gonna have to disconnect the steering knuckle. Of course, this tie rod, the steering knuckle, and we're gonna have to get a jack to support the engine itself. We're gonna have to unbolt these bolts and then drop the cradle and go from there. Just rusty. Some rusty ass little bolts. Glass on this shit. We're gonna disconnect the wheel speed sensor. Doing everything, bro. This shit take forever. Drop this shit. All dropping together. Take off the brake line. Brake line gonna stay. The caliper ain't moving. Boom. Wheel speed sensor. Pick it up. Just don't tie it around the strap. Just straight drop it. Boom. Tie around the strap. Alright. Take the sway bar link off from the top. Instead of taking off at the bottom, the sway bar itself. You can leave it connected. Take this one off, get you a torque bit and a wrench, and then you come up to the top. Take your 4 bolts off, and then you can just take your caliper bolts off. You ain't gotta take your whole brake caliper off. Take your caliper bolts off. You just bleed your brakes, whatever the fuck, when you're putting it back. But then you hammer this off. Once this come off, you gotta do this lower tie rod.
Man,
Damn, my shit fucked up. You're gonna drop, and then you get these bolts too. But my trick is, with this side, it might be hard to reach. So I can unbolt these 2 to the frame of the car and put some support on it, because this should be ready to drop. But I'm gonna get them engine mounts at the top too. Then I'm gonna cut y'all back on. Alright, YouTube. We got it out. See, it's broke from right here. I've been wrestling this motherfucker all day, bro. You had to take out all these bolts, the motor mount bolts. Leave the motor mounts hanging in the car. I'm about to take these brackets off, get the lower control arm off, and then we just gonna transfer everything from this one on to that one. I'm gonna put the lower control, I'm gonna put it all together, bro. I ain't gonna lie, and just use a jack it up. So I can jack it up in the right spot, seat everything, then bolt these bolts down. One of them can catch, and then it yeah, I had to go from the top, took the struts out. 3 bolts for the motor mounts. Now we need this pan. Just a little oil. But yeah, this is a little progress. So I got the jack holding up the whole motor itself with the wood. I know I ain't supposed to leave shit hanging. Y'all not supposed to do that. I got the bracket pin just fucking hanging.
You even did this to yourself. This made you look so fucking stupid.
I got the caliper just hanging. I suggest y'all don't do that, but me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just trying to get this whole done. The whole engine cradle is out. So you can see. And yeah, one motor mount dropped out, so I'm about to pick that one up. I'll put everything on to the new bracket. So I'm gonna get back at y'all when I do all that. YouTube, we had a hiccup. So basically, subframe. I know y'all see the sun going down. These were the control arm bolts. Them hoes are stripped like a motherfucker. They have the wrong bolts. I had to reuse a bolt. Cause I still got one right here. Went to the part yard, got 2. It didn't want to fit and catch, so I used this one. It bit on. Bit to the inside. Now it's holding. And then I got the original over here. I'm just gonna hold on to this bolt. Basically, we gotta get the subframe back up. Basically, bolt everything back down. Same way we put it in. Got one motor mount in. Got one still on the car. But yeah, I'm gonna put this back on, then put the struts back on. Then we good to go. Alright, YouTube. This shit was so hard to do by myself. But we got these bolts on, 1, 2. And then it should be 1 right here. 3, 4, and then 2 on the other side, same thing. Make sure it's all flush. Get on. That's my problem I'm running too. This motor mount is on now. Bolts lined up. I just gotta line these 2 up on the driver's side. So they not lined up with the hole at all. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I might try to jack the motor up a little bit and move it around. And then basically got the whole subframe back on. I just gotta put the struts back in. The sway bar. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get the sway bar up. I gotta get the sway bar up and then boom. Be back in action. But yeah, this shit is so stressful, but I mean, it made it work. Gotta bolt down the rack and pin. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And everything back together. I got the engine cradle back on. I'm gonna check this side. It's all good. Make sure it's flushed. On this side, it should be flush. I really can't show y'all. This was the old one. It's broke. But yeah, hopefully I'll try to get it done by the night. It's like 6 o'clock. I'll start on shit in the morning. I had the right bolts, everything. But you know, this part of the car life. So yeah, I'm gonna try to lock in and get this shit done. Hopefully by the night.